I'm not into sports, or you know, I'm not an actor. None of that. The game I'm in,
Right.
no matter what, you want all eyes on you. I feel like right now, this moment, no matter how the eyes look, the eyes can look devastating, the eyes can look betrayed, the eyes can look however, no matter how the eyes look. In the game I'm in, you want all eyes on you. No matter how they come. I always pray for that. God, I want all eyes on me. I don't matter. No matter how the eyes look. I guess this is just him saying, hey, do
No
it.
matter how they looking.
No matter how they looking. No matter
That make me feel like bro leaked his own tapes, bro. Like he knew what he was doing. Good publicity, bad publicity, still publicity.
how the eyes look. A lot of the eyes gonna be like, you dead wrong. A lot of the eyes gonna be like, you right.
Hey, before we get into all that though, like, you know what I'm saying, what's going on and, you know, the talk, whatever. That's the reason why I said I got Jeff. I want to talk. I ain't never seen you in no interview like speak on John Burr South or Lil Jeff.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Why not?
I feel like just not even on no super manly shit or nothing like that. I feel like personally, I wasn't raised by like
How y'all
victims
feel,
or
Chad?
men with like
If you real, drop 100 in the chat if you not a bot, bro. If you not a bot for one. And drop 200s in the chat if you think bro leaked his own tapes, bro. Leaked his own jail calls. I feel like bro leaked his own jail calls for the publicity.
really touching feelings or like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised by those type of men. I wasn't raised by the Wellers. I was raised by men that always said, keep going, no matter what, go forward. Cause you gotta understand, my mom got 11 kids. My daddy,
Yeah.
he couldn't sit and be in his feelings about certain things because he still got 11 people to feed. Plus my
Lot-
mom, plus him, plus his other
Like
kids.
Kids.
My daddy got 15 people he got to worry about every day.
They was in there getting it in.
So he ain't have a chance to sit back and just focus on his feelings and feel certain things. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised by a man who just was like, go forward, because that's what matters. What matters is not sitting and just being stuck in the moment
Type.
and dwelling on certain things. Like that ain't what life is about. When you living as a king, it's about going forward. I think I did that so much to the point where I forget to speak about certain things. I be forgetting to speak about Lil Jeff.
What's your earliest memory?
What?
That's crazy. I ain't never had nobody that question. What's your earliest memory? Like, if you could think of your earliest memory, like, it's the first thing I remember.
Why that's relevant?
As far as back I can remember. You know what I'm saying?
My earliest memory was John Burr South, my hood, the hood I'm from, the projects I'm from, John Burr South. My brother, free Umfum, my brother, he burned the house down
What, yo?
playing with matches. Cause you know when you in the projects, you got that big ass long metal heater connected to the wall that come in the little snake looking heater. He playing with matches on that and it burnt down the whole building though. It ain't even burned down just our apartment, it burnt down the whole
Is he
building.
booked for that?
That's my first memory. Like real life.
You know, coming up, like, what's the first time you knew, like, that's your first, what type of memory would you say that is? Good or bad? Or in between?
Bro, we were raised so different. You too, bro. Men like you raised me. From even if it's from a distance.
Yeah.
I always looked up to real street dudes, real guys who from the street and this and that. I always looked up to this. So men like, I don't even look at that like it's bad.
Yeah.
I look at that like a fun memory. Like, damn, that's how fucked up we are, bro. That's how we raised. Like, this nigga burnt down the house. I don't even look at it like it's bad.
Damn.
I looked up to him for that.
You looked
Like,
up
damn, but this nigga know how to set a
You gonna burn
fire.
you some shit down.
But this nigga know how to set a fire. At 5 years old, he know how to set a fire.
Oh yeah, he ain't booked for
I'm asking him, how the hell you set?
Fire.
How you do it? Like, that's just, I'm telling you, that's just how we were raised, bro. That's just how we was raised for real.
So,
I know you got some crazy memories.
I was just saying, when I asked you the question, I was just trying to think of mine. My first one, but I can't.
Who remember?
But I would say, what's your first happy moment?
In life,
Yeah.
Kissing a
my
girl?
first happy moment was when my mama moved out the projects to a house.
Thorough.
When my mom moved into her first house instead of apartments, I was like, damn, bro, we got a house. The house was smaller than the apartment. My mama had got a 4-bedroom house. The apartment was 5-bedroom.
Just saying, not feeling so confined no more, like around a bunch of people. Now we got rid of some grass.
Like, I got I got a yard. I got neighbors.
I got a yard.
Like
real life.
Like houses. Like I'm waking up, get on the school bus in front of my house instead of the project. It was right across the street from the project though. But so it's just like, but that was like one of my first happy moments, and that I remember like as a kid.
What's your first saddest moment?
I used to go with this girl named Santana.
I knew it was gonna be a girl
in Pool Creek. That's when we moved out of Jonesboro South. I moved out of Jonesboro South when I was like 3-4 years old. We moved to Pool Creek, which is right around the corner from Jonesboro South. And I started going with this girl that stayed like 2 apartments down from me. Her name is Santana. I was going with her like we probably like 5-6 years old, like kids. I was going with her, and
she let me for my
we were
friend.
sitting on a bench, and I think I was talking to another girl, and she got in and she hit me with a stick, with a sword, with a real log.
Damn.
Scarred me right here and right here. Hit me with a log.
Made you sad?
Yeah, because it was like dang, she broke up with me. I'm like, dang, I lost my girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Broke up with me.
What's the first time you feel like you felt
Bro, get to the stuff.
betrayed?
You making up. You mean? I mean, I see you leading him
Like as a
towards
kid
that,
coming up, or whatever.
We came here for this.
My first betrayal was like, cause I'm a kid, so I wasn't introduced to the world or like niggas or friends. You confined to just your household and the apartments you live in. So my first betrayal was probably like my other family members, like me hearing my auntie say, she don't want my mom kids at her house because we just too deep. Like we got roaches in our house. Our clothes got roaches, so we might come to her house and some roaches might come out of ours. Now she got roaches in our house, and I understand it.
I've been through that.
No harsh feelings, but that type of shit. The nigga that I am, that's the type I was dealing with in life as a kid. I was dealing with that. Like my mom got so many children to the point where her sisters and brothers like, man, hell no. We don't even want to deal with y'all. No, sir.
Damn.
Too many of y'all there. They wouldn't even know no bullshit. Just like, she like, man, I got a 3-bedroom apartment. I'm goddamn raising my kids a certain way. Y'all over here, y'all grown in hell. Y'all doing what y'all want to do. And like, hell nah, we don't want that shit over here. I want my kids to grow up, a different way. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of shit I was dealing with. Like, that was my first, like, betrayal. Just like hearing my auntie say she didn't want us at our house. We carry roaches.
Damn. Hey, shit, we had roaches like.
Of course.
But hey,
my auntie them did too, but they was so small, so she was able to exterminate them. She was able to get rid of the certain. She just got
a little bit.
Yeah, she had roaches just because she lived in the project. Right. She was clean as a motherfucker. She ain't had them 3 kids. All them were respectful, cool people, cool kids, all that. So she can contain like what's going on in her house. We just so deep. It's just like y'all finna come over here. We broke a head. We got this smaller amount of food stamps than your mama. My mama got a lot of food stamps because she got a lot of kids.
Fact.
My mama like, man, we got $300 a month worth of food stamps.
You got over 5
y'all
kids.
Come in here, y'all eat all the goddamn food because y'all just.
You got over 5 kids and you got food stamps, and when that tax return time come around, you winning. You up.
Y'all ain't even trying to do no shit. Y'all eat all the food. Now my family don't, just like that type.
No bullshit.
Until recently, like, and a lot of people who watching, they probably been watching me, they see like, Bank different. I feel like I'm different. I know I'm different now. Like at first I was trying to trick myself into being different and it ended up working. You get what I'm saying? So, and I started realizing certain like, damn, Bank, this how you felt about this, or this what shaped you, or this what made you start to think like this, and this what made you know what I'm saying? Like, so how do you think Lil Jeff impacted Young Thug?
So when he say Lil Jeff, I'm guessing he just saying bro name as a different like version of him, like Lil Jeff. That's Jeffrey, whatever Young Thug name is, Lil Jeff, I think.
A few things. It was a few reasons. A few things like from me being Lil Jeff impacted Young Thug. Like some of the shit that I just spoke on. Like that made me like love people more because I seen like some parts of my family like not having the the gratitude and like love that I wanted as a kid. Like I actually love my auntie. I actually love my cousins from my auntie kids. I actually love them.
Why wouldn't you?
And my mama, we were so deep. My mama always taught us like love, bro. Y'all supposed to be with each other. We'll never go against the default. Love, you know. So those type of situations impact the impact Lil Jeff to Young Thug. Just like I'm telling you, you got to think. My mama got a 5-bedroom apartment. We 11 deep. All 11 of us live
Everybody got shared.
in 5-bedroom. So I'm sleeping in the same bed with 4 other people. The 4 youngest kids my mama got sleeping in one bed. Then the middle 3 sleeping in 2 beds in their room. They got 2 different beds in one room. Then the other, it's like that. So I grew up off of like
Togetherness.
you gotta love one another. We ain't had nothing. We was literally damn near junkies. Like we ain't had nothing in the world. We did.
Junkies.
I'm telling you, when
I mean bombs, not junkies.
like not junkies, but like bombs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
right.
junkies.
Yeah.
Like
Fucked
we don't
up.
got nothing. Like I wear my sister clothes to school.
Tight shit.
My sister then I gotta drop out of school just so I can wear her clothes, and people don't know that I'm wearing her clothes.
That's what I'm saying. How them circumstances, like, in what way did that, like, what did it make you feel like?
It made me feel like I just wanted. It made me feel like my aunties and uncles and stuff treating my mama family a certain way. It made me like want love so bad. That's when I started meeting friends. That's when I started wanting love from like other people besides my sisters and brothers. I started trying to get love from my friends. I started getting, you know what I'm saying? Like it just made me just seek love. I started seeking love because I wasn't getting.
Y'all in this chat, man, invite y'all friends. We trying to figure out if, bro, after they get past all this, damn, this shit 2 hours and 59. Oh no, I'm not watching this whole joint. I don't know if we're gonna skip it or, but point blank period. Tell them come in here. We're gonna figure out if bro was ratting or not.
Love from like certain parts of my family.
Yeah.
I'm about to skip
It
past
shaped
all
me
this.
in that way, and then a few more ways. Like I watched my brother die in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched my brother die in front of me, bro. 8, 9 years old, little boy,
Goodbye.
kid.
What happened?
He got killed. My brother got killed on Deal Avenue. My brother ended up doing some gambling. He stopped Uncle from gambling, and then he kind of slapped Uncle around like, Uncle was like 11, 12 years old. Look, he was a kid. He gambling with some grown ass men though. So he go up there to stop my brother from gambling. Then he started gambling. He ended up winning all the money. So when he leave, one of his friends goddamn call him and tell him like, bro, don't come back up here. These niggas they gonna take the money back for you if you come back. Cause my brother was like, shit, I'm finna go home right here. I'll be right back. Y'all niggas don't stop gambling. I'll be right back. So he walked down the street to the house and his friend called him like, man, don't come back up here. These niggas goddamn whoa.
Yeah.
Which some people would look at like, nah, that ain't no, that's real niggas.
Yeah.
But he knew my brother. He was my brother best friend. He knew my brother. Gangsta, he standing on that off top. You tell my brother some niggas finna do something to him, don't come back. He going right back. Cause the thing about it, he wasn't even coming back. He had won all the money. He won like 9,000. This was a little kid shit. He won like 9,000. His friend knew he wasn't coming back.
This
Like
a movie.
he like made him come back by telling him a nigga finna like he gonna rob him. So he go right back up there and shoot a nigga. He go right back up there. Hey Ty, who you just called me and said a nigga said they gonna rob me. Who you said gonna rob me? The nigga Ty, what the heck? Man, nigga, who you said gonna rob me? You just called me and said one of these niggas might rob me. That's how the situation started.
He shot a nigga, your brother did?
Yeah. He shot 2 niggas. He shot 3 niggas. He shot his friend, and then he shot the 2 niggas that killed him.
Oh, he shot his friend? He said his brother shot his friend that told him that was gonna rob him? What?
Cause his friend
That's slime for real.
acting like a hoe, like not want to tell him who said he was gonna rob him. Yeah. His friend like, man, bro, you tripping. Boom, shoot him. Bitch ass nigga. Boom. Then when he shoot him, he started saying like, man, didn't nigga say him, bro? These 2 niggas. So he started shooting at these niggas. Doom. Then he take off running. He had a police siren. He take off running. Them niggas goddamn started back shooting back. Shot him in the back while he was running. Ran down the street a little bit and fell on the ground and just like, you know, he just on the ground gasping like, man, hurry up, get me in the car to the hospital.
Bro.
He just
That's pride. That's pride right there. Pride to get you cooked, bro. Like, you should have stayed where you was at. Take your money, quit while you were ahead.
telling us like, I feel like I'm dying. Like I'm telling you, I feel like I'm dying, bro. I feel everything's slowing down. My heart rate, everything's slowing down. I feel like I'm dying. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm right here, bro. Little boy. I'm looking at my mama holding nigga hand like he going in shock. My mama like, Beanie, like, son, you hear me? You hear me? and he just like choking up blood, but he like, you can see he trying to say something, like he let her know, like, I hear you, he trying to say something, but he can't talk. Yeah. So my mama like, you hear me squeeze my hand? I'm holding one of his hand, my mama holding the other hand. She like, if you hear me squeeze my hand, son, squeeze my hand, don't go, son. You squeezing our hand. I'm like, he still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at this shit as a kid, bro. Like, so from that day forward, I always said, I'm gonna do something to the nigga that killed my brother. That just shaped my life. That made me cause I played football. I looked up to Michael Vick. I played football. I wanted to rap. I looked up to Lil Wayne. I looked up to Michael Vick. I looked up to Hot Boys. That just shaped me from all that. From that point on, I looked up to like steppers. I looked up to niggas from my hood, from Jonesboro South, that handle their business. That shit just made me a whole different person. That one situation. I was never like 9 years old. I was a kid.
So from that point on, like looking back on, like, what changed? Like, what changed in you?
Bro, asking these shallow questions. Get to the stuff we know what we came here for, bro. These stories interesting though. I ain't gonna hold you. This stuff that I never knew about him. I don't know if y'all knew it.
From that day, what changed in me was the way I viewed like niggas that wasn't from where I'm from. Cause that's what it boiled down to. Like a Jonesboro South nigga got killed by a Deal Avenue nigga. So that just started making me be like, man, you ain't from Jonesboro South, nigga. You know what's happening? Now we living that type of life. So that's what I'm saying. Like the situations I was in shaped me in so many ways. It ain't shaped me one way. Cause it was so many different situations, different scenarios to a point where it shaped me so many different ways. Like me not getting love, the proper love from my entire family made me seek love from niggas and women. Me seeing my brother get killed shaped me to how I view niggas in the street, how I view niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's me playing with my dad and like moving me away. Like I ain't never rode the school bus, but my dad took me to school every day. I had a real father. I never rode the school bus. That shaped me to being a man. Like, I'm gonna be a man. My dad is there. This nigga doing what he doing. He used to do what he do back in the day to hustle to get his money, whatever. Like, I looked at all that type of shit like, damn, he a real man because he's still trying to do whatever he can do to feed all these kids. And he's still taking time out to like take me to school every day and come get me from school every day because he just wanted me to be that far away from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shaped me in a different way. To being the dad that I am to my kids, that shaped me in a different way.
Bro, I'm about to skip this, bro.
Just so many different scenarios just shaped.
We here to get to the stuff, right, chat? Like, we came here to get to the stuff. I'm skipping past all
like,
this.
You gotta understand, man. Me and my girl just talking this shit. When those first few jail calls came out.
All right, cool. That's where we came here from.
Personally, bro.
25 minutes.
This shit for me to use slang. I don't think it would be. It's like right now. Yeah, interrogation shit came out. Too, and there was some shit in there. We're gonna talk about that. There was some shit in there like, damn, Slime, why you say that? Like, what the hell wrong with you? But at the end of the day, I'm saying niggas wouldn't wanna be like, yeah, man, fuck that nigga. If it didn't come with, you gotta think, bro. If people's out here and they motherfucker like free Slime to the death, like can't wait to get out. But then when you got out, it was like, he ain't learned. He's still the same. He wanna go back. Just off of tweets and dissing and you know what I'm saying? That just like, damn, bro, like, bro, you just did some shit niggas don't do. You just goddamn came home on some shit with goddamn damn near everybody telling. Nigga ain't supposed to make it back. And you back, that's God. So it's like, damn, it's like the universe too. What's making it like, yeah, spank him.
I think, personally, no matter what I came out of jail and did, it still would have came out one day. Me personally.
Tight.
I understand what you're saying.
See,
because
that's another pointer right there. I think bro really gave up his own tapes, bro. He really was like, you know what? I know how I get everybody looking at me. He just told y'all he want all eyes on him. He like, I'm gonna drop these jail calls. He probably told everybody that he was talking about him, so they wasn't surprised on some thorough back end stuff. But then he was like, I'm gonna drop the jail calls because that's going to make everybody pay attention.
It came out when the whole world looked at me as a real nigga. My jail phone call got leaked.
They weren't pushing no narrative then, though.
They don't fuck the narrative. I'm just saying coming out. No matter what. I feel like no matter what, it still would have came out. I know it would have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like it still would have, no matter what, bro. No matter what I would have got out of jail and did. It still would have came out. Yeah. Just because it was public record.
Yeah. Tight.
Because at the end of the day, when the first shit came out, when the first few jail calls came out, or me and my girl just talking this shit, when those first few jail calls came out, nigga, My team got in touch with the Cobb County people and stopped all of it. Like shut down the whole system. Now you can't go get none of that shit.
Oh,
Okay.
so you could. So
what
saying,
they tell you?
Well, he basically saying you could go to a jail that somebody booked that and get their jail costs because it's public record. That's crazy. Never knew that.
They got it back then, and they just waiting to release it.
Strategic.
No matter what I would have came out doing, it still would have got released.
What about like?
Cause you can't go on the internet and get it right now. You can't go on Cobb County website and get it. It's been shut down for a year and a half.
What about like contradicting shit? Like they say, you tweeted that you told y'all to take the to take the plea.
Yeah.
But on the call, you told Savage. I ain't told that nigga that. Like, so that's like credibility. Like, damn, Slime, you said this, but this, you tweeted this, and well, goddamn, what one is it?
Yeah, I understand that.
Chat, we got 113 people in here, 12 followers. Just somebody, this live? No, it's not live. They not live. I'm live. But if you the first person that comment, hey, Ram, I mean, let me know y'all real. Just drop 100. Drop something, because this too good to be true. Keep it a bean. But we back on this. We trying to see if bro ratting in this video. I mean, all right, drop 100. Good looking, doodoo. Like, all right, cool. What's up, my guy? Yeah, we in this joint. We bipping. We trying to see if bro ratted, because everybody calling him a rat. That's what's going around. I want to see what he talking about to be like, I mean, is he solid or not?
And the thing is, when just say I'm in jail fighting for my life. This just for people that don't know the law.
Okay.
I got co-defendants. I got 28 co-defendants. I got 28 niggas on the case with me.
I mean,
We can't have contact.
100.
Can't talk to each other. We can't be around each other. When I go to court, they got me on a whole nother motherfucking place side of the courthouse. They got these niggas on different sides of the courthouse. Nobody is around each other. Because we co-defendants. We get another charge if we talk to each other.
You
can't talk to each other.
What you mean?
So when I'm on the phone, a nigga like Savage, he know what he know about the law. But it's some things that he don't know about the law. So that's what slowed me down from calling niggas from jail. Cause he on the phone just having a normal conversation with his brother. And he just want to know what's going on. Like, shit, I just want to know what's going on, bro. Like, you seen your brother plea? You seen this? You know, he don't know the law.
And I keep hearing about his brother. I don't know who his brother is. I really only know the 3 people in the forefront. Woody, Slime, and Gunna. Like, who is
he don't know the side of the law where I got a co-defendant and I can't talk to him. So if I get on the phone on a jail call and tell Savage,
he sound like my cousin Woody.
yeah, I talked him. I told Umfum to take his plea. That's another charge on me because I don't supposed to have contact with Umfum. So when I'm on a jail call talking to Savage, I got to say no. Hell no, I ain't told that nigga do that. Hell no.
I was on my stream yesterday. That's why I was in jail before, and people be talking on the phones and denying just because they know people listening. Like, I know somebody listening, so I might say something and then deny it. So you know what I mean, it's for the record. But the jails don't care about that. They looking for stuff for you to incriminate yourself. They not caring about nothing. Does not, you know what I mean, making you look bad. So when you say no, I ain't do that, that stuff don't count. But niggas do that all the time just so they could, you know what I mean, like, no, I'm denying it because I know somebody listening.
All they gonna do is take that jail call and play it in court. Now I got to attempt the court charge. Yeah. So when I'm in the jail, I can't say it. And when I'm in the jail, I'm like, hell no, I ain't told no nigga take no plea. See? No, I ain't did that because I got to do that. I'm on trial.
Exactly. See,
I don't supposed to have no contact with him. If I say I told my brother to take the charge, all they gonna say is, how you told your brother that? You must talk to your brother.
You're on jail call.
Boom. The lawyer can get in trouble. All type of shit can happen.
And
I'm on the phone all the time. Hell no. I ain't tell that nigga take no charge. Fuck no. I mean, I ain't tell him to take the plea. No. But when the case over, can't nothing happen to me by saying that. So when the case over, hey, let me clear this up. Just for the world to know. Because I told Savage no. I told Pluto no. Like, I told a few niggas who asked me, like, hey, bro, you told your brother to do that? I'm like, hell no, I ain't telling him to do that. So
that's what they do. And like I said, and I was on my live yesterday on Twitch, right? And I'm like, they'll put people in your cell just so you could tell them a story. Whole time that person in your cell, your new cellie, is a CI. They about to go run back and tell so they could get a lesser charge on the case that they fighting. So you watch who you talking to in the jails too. But them phone calls, some people do slip up and be, you know what I mean, talking too much.
Obviously, niggas that I fuck with in the streets, in the world, they looking at it like, all right, your brother did what wrong. You ain't tell your brother to do that. Mm-hmm. So I gotta clean that up. Because I really did tell him after the case.
Yeah.
After the case. Hey, hell no, I overly told him to take the charge.
But because it definitely looked like, damn, they took the same plea, so how the hell you gonna just single Gunna out? You know what I'm saying?
You know why? But you was done talking?
Nah,
He
go
said
ahead.
you was done talking.
The reason why I differentiate his plea from their plea is that's like you telling your son to do something versus you not telling your son nothing and he do something. I
Okay.
told my brother to take the plea. We had a week and a half conversation.
And like y'all
Talking a
and
week.
like I said, he could say that now. It's not really ratting because the case over. And if y'all don't know what happened in his case, he took a guilty plea of a conspiracy to RICO, 15 years probation, if I'm not mistaken, and like gun charge, 2 gun charges. A gun charge is a machine gun, and a gun charge, being a felon carrying. So he took a guilty plea, time served, and then he got to walk off a 15-year tail. So whatever he's saying right now about the case that's already been settled is not snitching. I can say that. I can say that.
Every day in court. My first time seeing the nigga since we been in jail. We crying each other, all type of shit. I'm like, bro, get the fuck on. This nigga been in prison his whole life. You think that nigga give a fuck about going to prison? Boy, that nigga a man, gangster. Stand on that. Home don't give a damn about no sentence. Home told me.
Exactly. You said Najee said, I know people who went down on first degree while in prison. Now, if you saying what I think you're saying, like people, they tell on themselves why they in prison. Like you might be fighting the case whole time. You didn't said something to the wrong person. Got you sealed your own, fate.
Every day in court, he
If
told
that's what
me.
you saying.
Hell no. Boy, you tripping, bro. Boy, I'm rocking. You my brother, nigga. You my real live brother. Like my mama had. Your mama and we got the same mama, nigga. You my brother. If you go to prison forever, I'm going to prison forever. Fuck that. He just a freak nigga. That's how he looking at it. Hell no. Nigga, I'm crying to this nigga every day. Bro, please, bro. You just got out of prison, bro. You just did 12 and a half years. Get the fuck on, bro. Please, bro. I'm on the phone with my mama, nigga. My mama crying every day, man. Both of my son, man, bro. Y'all come back to me. I don't give a fuck what happened. Y'all need to come back to me now.
That's probably really how she
Woo, woo.
talks.
I'm telling my brother, gone. You gotta get back with mama, bro. I'm gonna be all right. I'm good.
That nigga better be happy to be out. I wouldn't wish jail on my worst enemy, bro. Like if they treat you, it's really inhumane. Like
I'm a man, bro. I'm standing on mine. I'm gonna be all right. I need you to go, bro. Why that nigga crying to me, boy, bro?
it's the thug in the
You understanding what you telling me to do, bro? No. I'm a man. That nigga just had a life sentence, nigga, for not telling. He not a rat. No matter how you gonna look at nothing. This nigga just did a life. That nigga just had a life plus 10 prison sentence for not telling.
How you get out?
They got this nigga on the
He had
phone.
life plus 10 for the crime.
Yeah, for not telling.
Yeah.
Nah, they know he didn't
said
do it.
They know he didn't do it?
They know he ain't do it.
Huh?
He got a life sentence. You know that
that
that motherfucking
yeah,
judicial
yeah.
system here, bro.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
know.
Book still?
They got the nigga who did the murder on the phone 2 days after he did the murder, talking to somebody on the phone like, man, y'all niggas stop playing with my money. I just had to step on the nigga a few days ago for playing with my money. They got him on a wired phone call saying this. They know who did the murder. They know who committed the murder. When we had cameras at the house, when the murder got committed, my brother was in the house. Unfun was in the house sleep when the shit happened. They got cameras from like other people's houses and shit of my brother leaving out the house after the murder. His best friends them was convicted of doing the murder. And they was in my mama car. Nigga, my brother still in court every day of his motherfucking life, still to this day. Told the judge,
I'm trying to look
I
up
don't
who
know
his
them.
brother is.
The judge like, dumbass nigga, we got phone calls with you and them on the phone. We got a phone call with you and them the night of the murder. They just talking about other shit, just talking about going to the club, fucking with hoes, all that. And the nigga just like, shit, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna come get you. The nigga dodging coming to my house because he know my mama gonna ask for her car. So he like, man, you gotta walk around the corner, get in the car. Like they on real phone calls on each other. My brother still in this motherfucker fighting every day, saying I don't know them. They lying on me. The judge just sought it to him just because of that. Like, oh, you playing game. They offer that nigga immunity. They know he ain't do it. They offer him immunity.
To tell him.
Hey man, you tell exactly what him, cause they saying, one of the niggas saying, you brought the gun to them. One of the niggas saying, it's 3 of them. One of the niggas saying, Unfun did the shooting. One of the niggas saying, Unfun didn't do the shooting, he just brought us the gun. They like, why y'all didn't just come to the house and get the gun? Cause we was in his mama car. And if we would have pulled up in the driveway, his mama would have made us leave her car. So we called Unfun and told him, hey, come around the corner and meet us and bring us the gun. We finna go to the club. They just like, hey, bring my file, we finna go to the club. Bro, goddamn, suppose, I don't know if he did it or not, cause he still ain't told me to this day.
Say. he's saving face. He say by saying that. I don't know if he did it or not. Because he's low key slipped up and was about to tell. He going in the direction of telling what he know, but then it's like, nah, I don't know. That's who's this? I don't even know if he know. But you see how he tripping over. Like when you conversate about these type topics, you gotta be careful how you telling them stories, man.
And you tell exactly what him, cause they saying one of the niggas saying you brought the gun to them. One of the niggas saying it's 3 of them. One of the niggas saying Umfun did the shooting. One of the niggas saying Umfun didn't do the shooting. He just brought us the gun. They like, why y'all didn't just come to the house and get the gun? Cause we was in his mama car. And if we would have pulled up in the driveway, his mama would have made us leave her car. So we called Umfo and told him, hey, come around the corner and meet us and bring us the gun. We finna go to the club. They just like, hey, bring my file, we finna go to the club. Bro got them supposed, I don't know if he did it or not, cause he still ain't told me to this day. I don't know if he did or not, take them the gun. But when he take them the gun, they ride off and gone, and like they finna go to the club and do what they doing, but they end up, well, that's what the court say. I don't know the case. The court said that they robbed some Mexicans and one of the Mexican booked and they shot him and the Mexican died. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not saying it's true, but this what.
Chat, is this snitching though? He telling the story, nobody really like, you feel what I'm saying? It's hard to say because these street business that, listen, if gangsters move in silence, this type street business shouldn't ever be spoke on, even if you're trying to prove a point about somebody, bro. So I'm low key following, but in the same token, I was trying to look up who like his brother was and what he really got booked for, like the first time.
The case was they saying,
but y'all let me know if this snitching.
My brother took the gun to them.
How y'all feel?
And then one of them.
Right, it's not for the internet, bro. This, I don't care if you try and get in front of something to making you look bad, but certain stuff, like he did this, he cooked some of them. Like now, if it's a case, like I said, if it's a case and it already been exonerated, like it's already in the past, you can't do nothing about it. Life move on. Then all right, I think sometimes it's safe to talk about, but certain stuff, yeah.
Killed the Mexican, which we don't know if that's true or not. Cool. Goddamn. They got one of the Mexicans that didn't get shot. One of them got killed and one of them they let run away. The one that ran away said, my brother is
too much to clear his name.
That nigga probably about 5'7", 5'8", red as a motherfucker, real Mexican, Chinese nigga. The Mexican that didn't get shot said the third guy that walked up was a tall black man with a ski mask on. They said, how you know he black if he had a ski mask on? He said, I seen his hands. His hand was black.
Okay.
So my brother, off top, everybody know that ain't him.
Your brother light skin.
They know 100% he didn't do the murder. He just got a light sentence because he wouldn't tell. They granted him immunity. They take it, man. Fuck y'all. Grant to what? I don't know what happened. I don't know nothing about that.
Stand up.
I'm telling you, bro, just man to man. I can't put no rat on him. I can't. I'm telling you, I seen Shawty stand up and Shawty was 17 years old. Shawty was a kid. Shawty stood up in the paint, bro. Shawty got a life sentence.
So let me ask you something. Did his plea say the same shit?
He light skinned, clearly.
Like, is it the same? Like, did he have to agree to the same shit?
Unfunk.
Guess what you wouldn't believe, man? I ain't never seen you plea. I ain't never seen you bro plea. I swear to God.
Just handle your business. Just go home.
I told him, cause he had did 12 years on the murder. And then his lawyer got him a new trial. Like, they fucked up in trial, the lawyer got him a new trial. So now he out of jail waiting to get tried for the murder again. They ain't gonna never try him for the murder again because they know.
'Cause I was confused. They say right here that he was convicted in a RICO. So I'm thinking it was convicted in his joint. I'm still a little lost, chat. If y'all can fill me in, y'all know what's going on with this brother.
It ain't nothing he doing. He ain't do that. So he wasn't gonna never get tried for it again. They were gonna just like goddamn keep resetting the trial date for the rest of his life. He was never going to court again. That's what the lawyers say. Like, they ain't finna do nothing with that case. They can't beat him. So I told him, well, if you do take the plea, make sure they add your murder case in the plea. Make sure they dismiss your murder case in the plea, because you still got to do a new trial.
I'm saying they did that?
I don't think they did it. I think when they went to them with the plea, I think they were like, the plea is out of the murder shit. We can't do nothing about the murder shit. If they could, they would.
Oh, so this not
the state was.
This not recent. Y'all say you talking about when he was a kid. It's not. It do say 12 years. Like they say he's set for 12 years. So 12 years ago, We in 25. What was that? Don't get me to doing math, but that's a grip ago. If 10 years was 15, that's 16, 17. That's 2017.
Like, we can't do nothing about the
Bro,
murder
I'm
shit.
still
Like,
bad with math. 15, 14, 13, 2013. My
it's a new trial. Like, it ain't nothing, we can't get involved in that. That's up to the court. So I guess that's what they like. We can't add that shit in there. So that's when he like, shit, I'm definitely ain't doing a plea then. Now we having a week and a half conversation every day, bro, in court every day. I'm sitting in the cell crying like, bro, please, gotta go, bro. Mom, dude, these folk out of their mind. These folk can't function. Go on. One of us need to go. Right now, I don't need you right here with me. You just did 12 and a half. I don't need you right here with me, bro. This shit finna be 3-4 year process. Right. I don't need you doing that, bro.
So who did what's right on that case?
Everybody who on the case did what's right, except the niggas who took the pleas in the beginning of the case. Except them. The niggas who took the pleas in the case, that's who did what's wrong. They took the plea and agreed that YSL was a gang. They saying that we got a RICO. And YSL is a criminal street gang. All of us on this trial, all 28 of us saying YSL is not a criminal street gang. Because by the book of gangs, the law that solidify you as a gang, we don't come to terms with none of that. So it ain't a gang. In real life, it's really not a gang. When it comes to the gang book,
done did some shit separate on their own.
Yeah, it's just a lot of crimes that happen, and they just saying, "Oh, YSL a gang?"
It be like
off
that.
of all these crimes that happen. But the law that makes an organization a gang,
Facts,
the law
them words
that makes
them words will really come back. They'll chop it up and make it look like you said something you ain't even say on this joint. You really gotta watch what you talking, like how you moving with your words.
Organization a gang. We don't meet none of the criteria, so we not a gang. No matter how y'all try to twist it, we not a gang.
Yo.
You see what I'm saying? We got every lawyer in this motherfucker saying we not a gang.
So who you look at in that shit that took the plea that you be like, oh, I can see how he took the plea? Nobody.
Dude.
Okay. Nobody else.
On phone.
Alright.
Because, and I ain't like saying, oh, he didn't goddamn do us wrong or he didn't do this. One thing I know is he ain't taking the plea. If I don't make him take the plea, he ain't studying that plea.
So why Duke ain't wrong? I just want to know. Like, why?
Because Duke
Who Duke?
plea was from Duke. All Duke said in his plea, he didn't say YSL was a gang or none of that. All Duke plea did was said that Yak was right about telling on him, about what they talked about. Duke plea was just what Yak already had told the police about him.
Duke?
You see what I'm saying?
hold on.
Duke the boy from Army your best friend.
Duke just agreed to what Yak said.
Yes.
So Yak, you saying Yak threw Duke up on the bus. He just said the nigga telling the truth. Homie.
Yeah, because if he say that he not, then Yak got to take the stand on him. Because Yak plea agreement said he got to take the stand if Duke go to trial. That was a part of his plea.
What I'm saying?
On their case.
See? He confusing everybody.
So Yak say ain't nobody, he was on Big Face. He said nobody ain't go to jail for what? He said he just was in there running his mouth in the what's the name?
This Duke.
Interrogation room. So how what you mean testify? What the hell you talking about?
When him and Duke caught their case, Duke was going to trial.
What kind of case it was?
Goddamn, they got caught in a car. They ain't had no license and they had 2 guns on them. Okay. And they went on a high speed chase.
This back when I was putting on
They took Georgia State Patrol on high speed chase. So when they get locked up, this is what their charges is. Theft by receiving stolen property, which is the guns, and well, I think it was one of the guns. Oh, I don't know. I know they had theft by receiving and then no license because they were driving. They was in the car, but they had a license.
Stop playing.
That's what.
You told on a gun and some license. Stop playing.
That was the original charge.
Oh, what the other?
When the police came, when the police came and talked to Yak, Yak told them what actually was happening.
What was happening?
Like, he told them Duke got jumped on at Magic City by some ops, by the opposite, and he came to Magic City to get Duke, and they were going to retaliate, go commit murder, go possible.
What's that song called? I just wanna make man running through with that. If you not a man, remember the from that song.
They commit murder. They're going to retaliate against the people that just jumped on Duke.
Damn.
That's what Yak told him.
220 million views.
So
he said they genuinely all telling. That's wild. They is like, at this point, like if gangsters was supposed to move in silence, bro, even though the tape's out, it's like he battling his own words because the jail calls really cooked him and is forcing him to get in front of it. But in the same token, if he never said nothing, even on them calls, that'd be real gangster movement, and we would respect him, even though he wouldn't even be having this publicity. But like y'all said, y'all heard it. He said he want all eyes on him. I don't know if he trying to spin it now, but that's what he got, all eyes on him.
Get locked. They on the way to the op hood. This what it. I don't know. 'Cause I went down.
And he said they all telling at this point. At this point, nobody a gangster because everybody not moving in silence. So yeah,
This what the police is saying.
They got caught with some guns and no license, and he turned that into.
even if it's soft telling, like dry snitching, it's still not gangster because you got on here instead of just staying quiet. What Drake say? He said a wise man once said, what did he say? He said a wise man once said nothing at all. You shouldn't even be talking. Like, you know what I mean? But sometimes it's for the public, it's for the fans, it's for niggas' careers. So he trying to get in front of it.
He told them what really was happening. Cause the police just like,
Why?
These two, they ride past.
Yeah, I'm from Philly, bro. He put the birds, go birds. We went by the skin our teeth last week, man. They gotta do better.
The state patrol. It's two young niggas with hoodies and ski masks and all that old shit ride past state patrol.
That's throw to
State
say.
patrol get behind them. They go on a high speed chase.
Throw to say.
They go on a high speed chase. They wreck the car. They get out the car, run. Well, one of them get out the car and run. One of them stay in the car. That automatically make it fishy to me.
What come after tier 1 though, Brody? Smurf would come after tier 1.
Who stayed in the car?
I think Yak stayed in the car.
He but two people
it's
who ran
Duke and
who stayed in the car.
Yak
Yak stayed in the car.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Yak
See,
stay
that's
in the
what I
car.
heard
When they
and all
crash,
that.
Duke get out and run
Okay.
and toss one of the guns.
Got away.
Nah, he got caught. He ain't no getting
got
caught.
caught.
Look,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. This is a live jail call. When I say that, I mean remember I told y'all when people be on jail calls, they be telling the story just to show the innocence, like just to say that they innocent. He telling these stories just to disclude people, whether if it's true or false. That's what it's like. It's dry snitching because he shouldn't be telling nothing. He shouldn't be talking about nobody's situations. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna say what he should and shouldn't be doing. That's that man part. You mean what I'm saying? But a gangster, our idea of a gangster ain't saying nothing. Like he ain't getting on no interview. It ain't. Nigga, them jail calls dropped. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But them jail calls, people get on there and be like, "Well, I was there, but I ain't do it." That's him saying it. Well, they was there, but they ain't guilty. It was somebody else. That's a real live jail call, bro.
Yak goddamn. Some people told me that Yak ran too.
See,
But some people told me that Yak didn't run. Yak stayed in the car. So if me and you go on a high speed chase, right, and we both know what we doing, we know what we going to do. If the state is right, we know what we going to do. The police get behind us, we go on a high speed chase, crash the car. We get out the car and we running, man.
Facts.
If I get out this car and run and Bank stay in this car, the only thing on my mind is Bank finna tell on me. Or Bank finna, even if you ain't finna tell on me, I'm finna think in my mind, Bank finna tell the police it's him. Cause what you stand in the car for?
He must got out, basically. Like he must got out. He must know something I don't know. If we supposed to run, basically what you saying,
Like if you don't run when the police is chasing you, you the one driving. You take them on a high speed chase. If you don't get out and run and you get out and let Duke run, you got something you finna tell the police. Not even if you finna tell the police, hey, I don't know, officer, I'm an Uber. We were just riding this nigga, I don't know what the hell he got going on. He just hopped out and ran. You finna say something? Like I don't understand why you not finna run.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. And that ain't really bad to me. Cause if you could spin 12, you can spin them. If me and you go on high speed chase and I hop out and run and you don't,
really
all you can say is shit. Man, I know that young nigga from the hood. I don't even really know his name.
Good looks for the
Man, that young nigga told me to drop him off at the girl house. Man, I was on the way home. I was finna drop this nigga off at the girl house, man. When goddamn y'all got behind me, but I know I can't go to jail, boys. But the young nigga got a gun, but I know I can't go to jail. So I just went on a high speed chase. Like, you could. It's ways you could flip it and then and it make it good. Like, all right, cool. I understand why you sat in the car. If you can flip it, you can flip it. So I ain't gonna say he sat in the car cause he was gonna tell, but I'm gonna say he.
And not only did he do this interview, I know Woody did his own joint saying why Young Thug crashing out. I'm watching that too later. Probably tomorrow.
That you sat in the car. Like.
So what? All right, fast forward.
If you sat in the car.
All right, fast forward to what the facts. You say he
Duke got jumped on that Magic City.
Okay.
Call yet. This supposedly. I don't know.
Allegedly.
You said he was capping when he was flirting with the lady cop when he said, "Don't tell the world." Shake my head. I must have missed that. Is that in this interview, or is that something that just that everybody know that happened? You say if you ain't from the streets, you can't relate. No, that's a fact, bro. You not lying. Who the hell was that? You not lying, bro. Certain stuff people can't put in perspective because they don't even know how it. What angle a nigga looking at it. And you feel me? Nothing. Proud to come from. He ain't. I wouldn't say. What you mean by nothing to be proud to come from? Dang, she said he ain't. Isn't in. Oh, it's in the interview. I must have missed it. Bloody my fault. I must have missed it. I must have missed the lady cop part.
Yeah.
Dude got jumped on that Magic by some opposites. He called Yak. Yak come get him from Magic. Him and Yak get in the car and on the way to the ops hood. They on the way to the ops hood to retaliate, to go handle their business. Like niggas just jumped on him, he finna go handle his business. They ride past the police next to the ops hood. They on the ops street when they ride past the police. The police get behind them and turn the lights on. They go on a high speed chase. They crash.
Whoop.
They get out and run. They get caught. They in jail for driving no license and firearm in the car.
Right.
This the charges. Mm-hmm. The police come question Duke. Duke don't tell Duke like, man, suck my dick. No. The police go question Yak. Cause I think Yak was in some more trouble too. So the police go question Yak. So I guess that's his way of being like, shit, but I gotta try to get myself out of trouble. I'm in deep trouble. Like even though Duke got this little bit of case, I got this same little bit of case, but I got more shit. I'm on probation. I just got out of jail. Yak got a deeper rap sheet. So
but I thought he said he took the charge though. I thought Yak took the charge. He said goddamn, ain't nobody go to jail but him. Like he don't want this time and Duke
Duke went to jail, bro.
No, I'm saying like convicted. Basically like Duke got some probation.
Duke got convicted. He got probation.
6 month probation.
I think he got a year probation.
So Shawty went to the Fed though, so he had to take the gun charge.
No, he went to the Fed because that was like his 5th, 6th time getting caught with guns. So your 5th, 6th time getting caught with guns. Now the Fed's involved. Now the Fed like, hey man, then they keep getting caught with guns. Now the Fed snatch you. Now the Feds give you the gun charge. So you can't take the gun charge. The Fed gave you the charge. The Feds gave you the charge. You didn't take you running around saying you took the gun charge for Duke. Now you didn't. In your interview, you said
the streets and not boy talk too much. Hey yo, he do got a lot of words. But this the thing though, man. We'll talk about that later.
The gun was my gun, but I gave it to Duke. Everybody know in a court of law, if you say, "Hey, this my brick," but I gave.
Oh no, bookmark. Hold on, bro. Said this for like first 48 reunion episode. That's wild. He says one big contradiction from someone to gain money. He clearly what everybody else already had said. Oh, he clearing what everybody else had already said. My fault. I can't read. I smell the shit again. He clearing what everybody.
This
else
motherfucker to the bank.
That's a thorough perspective right there. That's a thorough perspective.
Whoever is in possession of this brick, that's who brick it is. That's a fact. Whoever in possession of this gun, that's who gun it is. I don't give.
That's what I'm saying. Is if the information already out there and this stuff you could go look up is not really snitching. He just positioning people. Where what really happened from what his point of view is. So I wouldn't even. Declare it all the way right, and if the information is already out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like retelling a story from the way you heard it type. But I don't know all these backstories, so I can't really judge on it. Y'all might know more than me.
Boy, you can tell the police 1,000,000 times this your gun. Duke get caught with his gun. This motherfucker is Duke gun. I promise you that. That's how.
But as a gangster, we wouldn't even. I ain't gonna say we. I ain't no gangster, but like. In that mentality of what we understand what a gangster is, we wouldn't even go. They wouldn't even go run to an interview to try to clear it up because it's like that's media stuff. We don't care about the media stuff. We care about, but then it's kind of like a mixture between industry and street. So it's like for your career, there's certain stuff you might have to move that might go against your street morals. So that's his. I get how you trying to bum with it.
Let go.
So
The Fed snatched him. And when the Fed snatched him, his charge in the Feds was the gun charge.
it's because he had more than one, but like
Yeah, the Feds just were on him. Like, we on him. He keep getting caught with a gun. He done beat murder charge, all type of shit. He done beat murder charge, all that. So the Fed already on him. He get caught with
take the stand. Why? I'm saying, so Duke didn't go to trial. That's why he
No. The thing about it is, I don't know if this true or not, but Yak told Duke, man, just take the little probation shit. And I feel like he told Duke that because he didn't want his interview to come out. Because if Duke go to trial, you got to take the stand. It's a part of your plea. So you tell Duke, man, take the probation. Shit ain't nothing but a year probation. Take that shit, man. You tripping. Go on forward with your life, man. So Duke take the probation thinking like, shit, my brother took the charge. I'm gonna take the probation for even being around it.
But because you said it, I see this joint right here, or I don't even know how I say that. I'm gonna keep it a being. I'm gonna just say orc. They say, "Cat, my brother got caught with a blick. Went to court, said it was mine. Judge threw it out. But like, was you legally able to carry a firearm, or you just bit the charge? That's my question.
They just charging Duke with it. So they get.
I mean, 6ix9ine been cool with the industry, like birds, like the street people might not mess with him, but the people that's cutting his checks and the people that's like really supporting his career don't care about none of that. They actually get a kick out of seeing like, oh, they letting the rat live, like they letting him exist in that music space. But I don't even think he do music like rap no more. He be doing like Spanish stuff now.
Duke a year probation. Duke take the probation. Word in the street is Yak told Duke to take the probation. I don't know how true that is or not, but a lot of people that said Yak told Duke to take that probation. A lot of people, reliable sources, said that Yak told Duke to take the probation.
When you start saying reliable sources, I feel like he
told Duke to take the probation.
That mean you might as well just put your stamp on it. Reliable sources. I believe it. I'm saying it because I believe it.
Because if he didn't, he was gonna have to take the stand on him.
And he didn't want to take the stand because he already got to go to jail. So you saying he would have took the stand if the Fed wouldn't have picked it up, basically?
Yes. If Duke, no, it don't matter if the Fed pick it up or not. If Duke go to trial, if Duke don't take the plea, Yak got to get on the stand and Duke trial. That's his plea. His plea was this and this. You get out of jail. You do this. You do this. But if Duke go to trial, when Martinez want to go to trial, you must take the stand and speak truthfully about what you told us in this interview. That's his plea. If Duke go to trial, he got to get on.
That's thorough, bro. You bit the charge. I know people be doing that because like sometimes somebody might get roofed because of they rap sheet. So they probably be like your first case. I don't know. Live will end in 5 minutes. Wow. Drag the puzzle to what? What is TikTok talking about, bro? Why they trying to end my live in 5 minutes? All right, we back. But I know some people that be like taking charges because they homie probably got like, he on probation. He probably got a long tail. This he going up top if he, get charged with this. And somebody that's like don't got nothing on they jacket, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna take the charge because this my first offense. They ain't going, they ain't going to do me like they would do you. No diddy. So they like, that was thorough. If that's how it went. That was thorough.
Understand? That's Yak plea.
And if he'd have took it and he got on trial, what they would have did? That would have fucked the case up or something?
Who?
That would have hurt the case. Like if
Duke would have went to trial, Yak would have had to take the stand. Duke would have got fried.
Thorough.
What the hell you mean? In the goddamn interrogation, Yak told exactly what happened.
All right. You telling me to say that so I can stay clean on the on the socials. They won't kick me off if I say pew pew. That's funny. All right, good looking. That's thorough.
Oh. Yak told. Hey.
Said don't teach me street politics. Hey, wow.
Man, I ain't even finna play with y'all in here, man. I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. This what happened. This what he say in the interview. In the interrogation. Man, I ain't even come to play with y'all for. I don't even, man. Whatever I can do to goddamn try to make this shit light on me, bro. Like, they like, man, what going on? Goddamn, woo. Obviously, the DA's already wondering, like, why the hell y'all nigga on the high-speed chase right here next to the ops hood? They don't know that Duke got jumped on at the club, though. This on the wraps. This low. We keeping it low.
Okay.
Just street shit, keep that low, going on. Goddamn. So, when Yak tell them, Duke got jumped on that magic. We was on the way to goddamn go straight up hood. That's why in the interrogation room he was saying shit like, they were like, oh, so you and Duke finna go kill? He like, I ain't gonna shoot. I was driving. How I'm gonna drive and shoot? Duke gonna shoot. He say all this shit in the interrogation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's right.
That's the interrogation room. He's saying this shit.
Activity.
And he took a plea. And his plea was when Duke go to trial, you gotta take the stand.
So what's the difference between Duke in the interrogation room and that interrogation room, you in the interrogation room? What's the difference?
Duke never was in the interrogation room.
I mean, not Duke. Yeah.
The difference with me and Yak's situation is Yak in the interrogation room telling that Duke did the crime.
Yeah.
Not no bullshit, no funny shit in that.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Ain't even no harsh feeling. I ain't mad at nobody, none of that. Like, I live and learn.
I want to know what the difference is. I want to know your perspective on what's the difference between him being in the interrogation room talking and you being in the interrogation room talking.
The difference is he told that Duke was locked up for these crimes. He told the police what Duke did.
Right.
Like you told on Duke. That's the difference between his and mine. I didn't tell on Roscoe. I try to free Roscoe. But I'm saying Roscoe didn't shoot at the bus.
Yeah.
We be serving these niggas when they come to Atlanta. He ain't shoot at this bus. They ain't beefing.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm telling the police.
Yeah.
Any street nigga.
Hold on. He's saying we be serving them. Meaning he just incriminated himself as a mean?
I live and learn.
I want to know what the difference is. I want to know your perspective on what's the difference between him being in the interrogation room talking and you being in the interrogation room talking.
The difference is he told that Duke was locked up for these crimes. He told the police what Duke did. Like you told on Duke. That's the difference between his and mine. I didn't tell on Roscoe. I try to free Roscoe. But I'm saying Roscoe didn't shoot at the bus.
Yeah.
We be serving these niggas when they come to Atlanta. He ain't shoot at this bus. They ain't beefing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling the police.
Yeah.
Any street nigga in the world gonna understand that. Any street nigga in the world not finna say, oh, I read it, or I did what wrong. No nigga.
But what about the niggas who feel like you don't supposed to mention other niggas' name in front of the police though?
The police mentioned the names. I just gave them my stories.
You see? That's weird. Early, on them jail calls, he said to Savage, if I was Gunna, I would have said nothing. Or I would have said, if we was in the car, it was the other bull or whoever took the charge. Bro, nothing. Like lips sealed. Nothing. Nada. You got the right to remain silent. You don't have to say nothing. Now, if you telling on yourself, that's one thing. If you in a case by yourself, that's one thing. But if it's somebody else in a case, you're not supposed to say nothing about that person, bro, unless y'all talked about it and like, yo, this is how we gonna go about it. But even still, y'all could trip up and y'all saying two different things and get both of y'all cooked, bro. It's a bad
The police
thing.
mentioned their name. I ain't bringing.
Whether they mention the name first, of course. If he in the other interrogation room, of course you gonna say something about the name. Or you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just, I don't know the full like gist of it, but the way it sounded, bro, if me and my mans, like, bro, I never met him. Y'all caught us together. I ran that way, he ran that way. How y'all know we know each other? We just ran because the cops came. I don't know, cuz. Like, I don't know him.
No nigga name up in the interrogation. The police mentioned these nigga names. I brought Guap name up, but I brought Guap name up to talk about my dealings with Guap. Like, I'm signed to Gucci. I'm not signed to Bird.
Yeah.
That's why Guap name came up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bringing no nigga
Now this make me want to go research what he talking about. Like,
name up. You acting like I'm in this motherfucker saying, oh, Big Bank Black, a nigga who the police don't know. I'm naming Superstar. The police know every one of these niggas. You acting like I'm bringing the nigga name up there. I ain't saying you. I'm just saying. I ain't saying you. I'm saying like the world. Y'all acting like I'm goddamn bringing up a nigga name, putting a nigga on the police radar. Man, I'm talking about full blown superstars. I'm talking about signing. I'm signing to Guap. What the fuck could I do to get Guap in trouble? By saying I was signed to him. Like, what the fuck can I say about to get Birdman in trouble? Saying that Birdman and Wayne got a problem, not Roscoe and Wayne.
But that's
a fact. They'll let you do everything. They said, damn, why the fuck that John just jumped so far? He said, when it comes to Freaka, baby, he said, the feds will let you do anything thinking that you free. Then boom, Rico, you caught.
Niggas, can a nigga take that as you giving them you pushing it off on Bird? Like that's a motive? I check that motive?
No, because at that point it was already on fire. You gotta understand, Wayne had already said they fuck nigga over my money. This shit was on the internet. He already said fuck the a nigga wear a dress, man. You don't listen to no nigga music. He already did all this shit. He did. So this shit already in the public. This shit in the public eye. I'm not sitting here telling them nothing, giving them something to go with, a story to go with. I'm in this motherfucker saying, man, y'all, what you talking about? Like, what the problem is with Bird and Wayne? You know what they saying the problem is? They saying that Birdman, they paid them. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, you know that. Even though I feel like, personally, I shouldn't even been saying that, because y'all already know that.
Yeah.
So why do I got to sit in here and reiterate that? But, you know, you just a young nigga. You just in this motherfucker thinking you flamming these folks.
Yeah.
But the difference is, I'm telling these nigga my partner ain't committed the crime that he in jail for. And a nigga like, telling the police that Duke committed the crime that he in jail for. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Me asking you, do you understand the difference?
I understand it different, but like I said, Slime, I told you this, like, you know, looking at it from the side is like, why would you?
How he put 12 on Woody, y'all? Like, fill me in. Like, tell me, I ain't really followed this story up. I'm just now getting on this live shit. I'm just now tapping into what be going on. Like, tell me how he told on Woody, or how he put 12 on Woody, or who put 12 on Woody, if y'all talking about Thug.
Tell that lady, take your number.
If you look at the whole interview, and I'm gonna put the not the audio, I'm gonna put the video out so you can see the actual video too. I told the lady to take my number on some flirtatious shit. Like, we just flirting. When we first come in the room, I was flirting with off top. All this shit on video. When we come in the room, I'm flirting with them.
This is what y'all was talking about earlier. I thought it already happened and I missed it. This is what y'all was talking about with the he said it was flirting with the cop, the lady cop. Y'all said he was capping when he was flirting with the lady cop.
Sitting down talking, she's sitting at the table. I'm talking to her. I'm flirting with this bitch.
I'm flirting with this.
Not mean to call her no bitch. I'm flirting with this lady. Like, and at the end of the video, when everybody getting up and leaving out the room, I'm still talking to her because she getting up late. Like, she still like getting her shit together and getting up. Like, well, all right, goddamn good talking to you, woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, man, you don't know anything. Get my number, baby. I make promises. You know, I'm just flirting with the lady. Obviously, the world gonna look at how they want to look at it.
But that's wrong shit to say. Just looking back on, don't you feel like that's wrong shit to say?
I feel like that's the wrong shit to say if I was saying it for the reason, if I was saying it for another reason.
I'm saying hearing it.
Hearing it.
I'm saying
Obviously.
you hearing it, what that shit sound like. Back like, damn, I said that.
Right, I understand what it sound like.
Yeah.
Because I'm mad at niggas for saying shit like that to the police. But the difference about me is, what in that interrogation did I tell the police for you to think that I'm saying, if y'all want to know anything else, get my number? I didn't tell them nothing for me to even say.
So they trying to say he was telling a girl to get the number just because he was on some flirtatious stuff whole time. Everybody's spinning it, or I mean, the other side of that is he was telling him to get the number so he could, like, rat in the future. What we doing?
If you want to know anything else, get my number, and don't tell nobody. What the fuck did I tell them in the interview for them to even, for a fan or a nigga who looking at the interview? What did I say in the interview for you to even look at this interview and say, and not say he playing game? Man, nigga just playing game. He talking shit. He ain't even tell them shit. Like, you told. They said who killed Nut. You said Shannon and Woody.
Damn, I ain't know all that. That's a bomb.
You did?
Yes. So at the end of your shit, when the police say, well, all right, man, you got anything else you want to say? He say, hell no, I'm locked up. Y'all got me locked up. Y'all gotta let me get out so I can goddamn get around and then I can have something else to tell y'all. That's a difference than me saying it, because I didn't tell them shit in my interrogation video. I'm in this motherfucker talking shit with him. Y'all blood? Hell nah, man, we fake bloods. We just say that shit in music. Crazy. Nobody ain't no real blood. Wayne and us ain't real bloods. We just talking shit in music. I didn't tell them nothing to get no
plausible deniability. This when you try to go against your words. It'd be hard to get out of that, because now they try to hit you with the everything fake in my music. The court's been stopped believing that. They ain't trying to go for that no more, bro. Like, on some real life stuff, what you say is going to stick with you. So watch what you say on music, in interviews, on camera, Siri listening to. So watch what you say on your phone, bro. You don't know what you're accepting when you download these apps. Watch what you say. So keep certain stuff need to stay in y'all brains. Like, you be wanting to say it, get some discipline and just shut up. I'm like, I ain't gonna say it.
Nobody in trouble. So why would you look at the end of that interview when I said, take my number, I make promises, baby, don't tell nobody? Why would you look at that part of the interview and say, damn, but he was finna get him his number so he can get him information? What information did I get him anyway? The first, you get what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you said.
No boy said the more he tried to sound like he didn't snitch, the more it sound like he snitched. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's like, what's that called? Like the Chinese finger. The more you pull, the more you making it worse for yourself. Hey, yo.
If I'm spinning the police, and at the end of my conversation, I say, get my number if y'all want to know something.
What make young
The smartest nigga gonna be like, bitch.
That's a thorough point. Everything he said is recorded and filed. LOL, y'all made the narratives, the people. Like the people we be have everybody, when you take stuff out of context, you mean? That's what they did with the Bible. I ain't gonna get too much off topic, but every person take a religious aspect or anything that they hear into their own context based off of how they built. You mean they morals, they compass, the way they think. So sometimes what people say or what they do is really not intended for how we receive it. So I get that 100%.
And nigga, you ain't telling them then.
What make y'all young niggas feel like y'all can spin the police though?
Especially if you got trolls, bro. Like if I was a real life troll, or like how 6ix9ine is. 6ix9ine is really a troll. He would take whatever, whether he know how you meant it or not. He going spin it the way he want to. You feel me?
I don't understand that though. I don't understand that.
Man,
but them bitches is smart, bro.
Bro, it's just like movies just coming up in the game. When you a real nigga, bro, I feel like I'm a real man. I feel like I honor and I love every nigga who I love.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to do anything to help a nigga that I love. And sometimes you can make the wrong thing. You can do the wrong thing trying to help a nigga that you love.
Yeah.
And when I say do the wrong thing, I ain't doing nothing wrong in the interview. The only thing I did, well, I feel like I did wrong was even talking to them.
Doing the interview, fact.
Right.
No,
but
yeah.
I'm doing the interview out of I'm purely trying to save my mans.
When I first seen the shit on the internet, I was like, oh man. But I was like, man.
Because they mixing it.
Because I ain't even watch it. I just seen 2-hour interrogation video, Young Thug. I didn't even watch it. Slime like, man, you got, little man like, man, you got to listen to it, man.
Right.
Please just listen to it for me. Before you jump out there, please just listen to it for me. Please. I listen to it, I say, if all I'm listening, I'm like, yeah, you not playing game, but why the fuck is you in there, Slime?
Because we just young nigga and I'm thinking, my man's, Roscoe already locked up for shooting at Lil Wayne tour bus. I know that. I know Roscoe got a trial coming up. I know that too.
Was he found guilty for that, chat? Like Roscoe, was he found guilty for shooting at Lil Wayne tour bus? Because that's low key. If he was found innocent, and the way he just said that, that's a bad bit. But if he was already found guilty, and you feel what I'm saying? Or no, because he ain't say he was guilty. I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a little tricky. I wouldn't even brought that up. Like, let me see. How did he even lead to that?
If you out of I'm purely trying to save my mans.
When I first seen the shit on the internet, I was like, oh man. But I was like, man.
Because they mixing it.
Because I ain't even watch it. I just seen 2-hour interrogation video, Young Thug. I didn't even watch it. Slime like, man, you got, little man like, man, you got to listen to it, man. Right. Please just listen to it for me. Before you jump out there, please just listen to it for me. Please. I listen to it, I say, if all I'm listening, I'm like, yeah, you not playing game, but why the fuck is you in there, Slime?
Because we just young nigga and I'm thinking, my man's, Roscoe already locked up for shooting at Lil Wayne tour bus. I know that. I know Roscoe got a trial coming up. I know that too.
So basically you saying ain't no way you would tell him because you ain't even in trouble.
I'm not even in trouble. Soon as they come in, they say, you ain't in trouble. We ain't talking about nothing that's dealing with you, none of that. We just got some conversations that we want to have with you. What click in my mind, this my turn to help my mans. This my chance. We just young niggas, bro. We high as hell. We on drugs. I'm just thinking in my mind, but this my opportunity to help my mans.
You ain't supposed to be in there eating no hot wing.
Who, me? I ain't blown the sandwich.
Oh, for real?
They get niggas who tell that type of food. They get niggas like me.
He said, hot wings.
I ain't finna tell them nothing. They give me the bologna sandwich. I ain't give them nothing.
They gave you bologna sandwich?
But them folks try to give me bologna sandwich. I ain't even eat it. I'm like, man, I ain't eat that shit, man. I think I opened that shit up and ate the cookies or something out of it. I ain't even eat this. I probably did eat the sandwich. I was so burnt down on Zan. Like, I was burnt.
You eating that sandwich with the mustard, bro. You eating the sandwich with the mustard. It's too cold in there. You better eat something. You need some body heat.
I didn't get the luxuries because I ain't get them then. They would have felt like ain't giving me something to eat. Because I asked them in there, like, man, y'all ain't gonna give me that better? Like, God damn.
In my opinion, bro, yes. I believe Gunna snitch because, even like, I seen paperwork plenty of times. And when You sign your name next to, your initials. You signing your initials on a statement that they typed up. It might have not been in your full exact words. It might have been from an interrogation that they did for somebody else. But when you sign your initials back to that, that's you co-signing it. Somebody said, yeah, you did boop boop bop. He did this, and you be like, are you willing to? Do you agree? You putting your initial there is saying yes. So when he say yes or verbal agreement, yes, I believe that's snitching. Now I'm gonna keep it a beam. I didn't see the full scope, but the way he broke it down, I've been paying attention to him lately because he's the person that's getting ratted on. I rarely listen to the people that's the rat or the people that's just spectating. I want to hear it from the person that's like, cause he knows everything in detail. When stuff happened to you, going to try to figure out every aspect of it and where they was at when they did it. You feel what I'm saying? State of mind, why they did it. You feel me? So the way he put it, he was in his YSL a gang. Do you think YSL should end? Yes. What? That's drawing. Is YSL a gang? I don't know if YSL a gang. I've been a part of something where I go down to the precinct and they like, you're affiliated. My tattoo say I'm affiliated. Let me see. It's on my back. No diddy. Right here. Yet my tattoo say I'm affiliated with a gang that they got labeled as a gang in the system. We supposed to be a music group. I thought it was a music group, but because they got that down there and is tatted on me, now I'm affiliated with them. That's basic. This right here is a non-verbal agreement of saying I'm part of a gang that they label a gang. But if they was to ask me, is this a gang? I would be like, no, it's not a gang. It was never asked. So yes, if I would have said yes, if they was to ask me, is this a gang and then committing street activity, and I'd be like, yes. Now I'm saying I'm affiliated with it, and yes, I'm confirming that what they don't really have a positive identity on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, you supposed to say no all the way around the board.
It's up, bro. Like, I'm a motherfucking millionaire, bro. I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, y'all gonna try me like they would have blown that motherfucker. Like, get a nigga something.
And the man that he not banging with you, that's automatic. Y'all should even see. Like, if he stopped banging with him because his move, that was the wrong move. They supposed to be together and they supposed to be on the same page. If somebody did a bad move and they put him in a worse position, oh yeah, y'all can't bang with him. I don't care how good his music got.
Y'all gave this nigga chili wing hot pepper. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? God damn, give me what y'all gave this nigga. I know why y'all ain't gonna give me what y'all gave him. Cause I ain't getting you nothing. And you don't get nothing in return. You don't get me doing nothing but denying my partner involvement with that tour bus shoot, denying me being in a gang, denying Birdman having something to do with the shoot, with Lil Wayne tour bus shoot, denying me being signed to Birdman. You don't get nothing but denial from me. You don't get nothing but denial from me.
Right.
Everything I did in the interview was on purpose, nigga.
Man, that's crazy. So let me ask you something though. Now let me tell you something, matter of fact. Cause I've been saying hearing all this shit. And
that's a fact. You're supposed to say lawyer, and that's all. That's a fact.
Saying a lot of this shit valid. You know what I'm saying? You did do whatever, however. But fuck that. This is how I feel, Slime. Me to you. I know you said this shit probably would have came out or whatever. This would have happened.
All right, why you feel like Gunna ain't switched, Tay? I mean, Gunna ain't snitched, Tay. I'm curious.
That would have happened, this would have happened. But what I'm saying is, even in there, I don't feel like you realized what you was going through. And then when you got out, I don't feel like you was focused, bro, the way you should have been. Like, I feel like you taking your blessing for granted.
For the follow.
That's just how I feel.
Appreciate it.
Like, I ain't here to condemn or goddamn protect. I ain't here to do nothing but get your perspective and feel your energy, bro. So what I'm telling you, and I'm hoping you feel mine, I'm saying, I feel like you probably got out of jail and truly went with the narrative y'all went with. What was it?
Truly humble on the gut.
Yes, sir. I don't feel like you came home humble, bro. Enough. And I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm from the sideline. I talked to you when you first got out, first day you got out, you gonna live and call me on through. I was like, what'd I say? Bro, fuck all that. Get home and get to it.
All right.
Nothing else. I don't feel like you did. I feel like you came home playing again, bro.
You gonna talk, bro?
I don't need me personally. I don't know. I don't know, Bank.
You just
be honest,
reminded me
bro.
of Kodak Black
I
with
don't
that.
know.
Me, I
I
don't
don't
think.
know. I think
Hey,
the crazy part is I thought I came home on fire. I thought I came home just like popping that shit and just living life and getting back to life and
bro was in the tuck though. It wasn't really forefront. Like,
enjoying. Like, but you still gotta understand this too, Bank. My whole life, I poured into people. I built niggas' foundations. I
right.
built niggas up my whole life. Any nigga you can name, I play a major part in their success.
I witnessed that.
And I feel like you got to look at it you got to step in my shoe, Bank. I got to get out of jail and rebuild.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He
I
was
got
in
to
a
get out of
cut
jail and rebuild this shit.
because he
I
wasn't at the
can't get out of
forefront no
jail
more.
and just hit the ground running. That's what dumb niggas do. That's what a fuck nigga do. They go past what the fuck they did wrong and they just keep going.
But what you do wrong though? That's
Rebuilding
the
doesn't
question.
mean what, like rebuilding your mental?
Rebuilding my mental, rebuilding my financial stability, rebuilding my organization, rebuilding
Your position.
rebuilding
who
like
he was.
the way the world looked at me, the way the world perceived me. Cause you gotta think, I get out of jail. Yeah, I spent my last 10 years every day with my friends. And we building, we showing the world, this how you supposed to be, this how brothers is, this hood is, this how we supposed to do it, this what we doing. So I get out of jail, now I don't got them friends no more. So I just get out of jail. I'm used to being with them. My last 10 years, I've been with them every day. So I get out of jail, now I gotta learn how to not be with them. And not because they dead or they went to prison or they did it, because they betrayed me.
That's what I'm saying. Tay, you said you wish we would understand what actually happened. Tell me. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm really just now tapping in. I'm really just now tapping into how, like, I mean, I'm catching up for real. I'm playing catch up. That's why I'm listening to, I mean, Parenting from the Horse's Mouth, no Diddy. Like,
I can't just get out of jail just going forward, bro. Like, I thought I was though. But this situation at hand just let me know, like, damn, you ain't going forward. You wasn't going forward. But then I look at it like, damn, why I ain't going forward and not going forward like success? Because I don't look at them niggas like they
I
successful.
ain't moving on.
Why I ain't moving on? And I think like, because I gotta rebuild.
So do you think watching a nigga look as if they like Gunna? You think watching Gunna look as if though
she said, was Gunna plea used against any co-defendants? Thug said himself that when he said it on the jail call with 21 Savage, he said once Gunna put in that plea, nobody put in the plea before Gunna. Gunna was the first one to put in the plea. After he put in that plea, that's when other people started taking pleas, and it made Young Thug case harder to, you know, he said it was looking like a win until they put the pleas in, and now it make the case harder to beat. So once y'all confirm that YSL a gang and all this other stuff, you putting your initials next to it. You co-signing with the court is labeling this group the RICO. You feel what I'm saying? The racketeer, boo boo. Once he put his name, once he like verbally agreed to all that stuff that they was running, it's not like they did that for no reason. They didn't just say, yo, is this boom boom, just so it could be a part of the case and sit in the back. They did that strategically so that now that they got a big face of the group on record saying that this is what it is and they should end, they gonna use that. So I believe that they did use that to further, you know, push whatever the charges was. I believe that they used Gunna plea, thus saying to everybody else, yo, he just pleaded. Y'all might as well hurry up and cut and run before it get worse for y'all. Y'all take it to trial. So now everybody gotta take a plea, because if you go up against anything, all these people took pleas. So some of them, most likely, even Gunna gonna have to take the stand in the future. And if your mans take the stand against you, that's gonna look like a bad bit. So even Thug copped out to a plea, because you take that to trial, one of your biggest artists on your label just took a plea. You take that to trial, you losing. You losing, bro. This the feds. This the what they 95 or 85, 90% conviction rate. Come on, bro. And you heard what they said in the comments. Somebody, once they got you, they already got their evidence. They got evidence, now they got witnesses from the inside of your organization. organization on a music organization, however they look at it, they already got people. So yes, I believe that they use that to, you feel what I'm saying, use against other defendants. Of course, they in the interrogation, they in the meetings that, they going, he already took a plea, he took a plea. You better get your plea while it's still good. They saying, yeah, man, you could walk out time served, get a probation. Man, they gonna take that. Their conviction rate, they gonna keep it up.
He ain't hurting about this shit or moving on. That shit hurting you even more.
Oh, it wasn't a federal case? Why did they tell, like somebody said in it earlier, it was a federal case? State trial, not feds. My fault, bro. My fault. See? Y'all just put me on to something. I thought it was feds the way they was talking about feds in the comment, bro. I ain't too close to the case, but all right, well, yeah. Even still, that's a bad bit. It's still a chance. I believe it's still a chance that they could have used all of them against them.
You don't like the word hurt.
It still was a slim chance he was coming out that if he took it to trial, he was coming out and beating it. It still was a slim chance.
But a nigga gotta know when they hurt, bro. Cause the only thing you're explaining
Good look for telling me too. Like,
you talking about betrayal, those words bring heartbreak.
Yeah, but bro, we gangsters, bro. We men, bro. We bosses, bro.
Ain't no such thing, bro. I cried on the internet about that. Give a fuck. I ain't that gangster.
I know.
Nigga, our heart is fragile. Cause I look, and I said this.
My fault, y'all. My fault. I ain't know it wasn't fed. I'm trying to push you on to the real. No, I'm with it. I'm still all ears. Just knowing what I've been hearing. I still got my everybody still got their point of view, but I ain't shying away from the truth, Tay.
And I just seen I don't listen to all them jail calls too. I'm like, man, what the hell this nigga talking about today? But I listened to that motherfucker, and you said something like, because I had already told Lil, I said, bro, the reason why Slime, and it's just me, I could be tripping. The reason why Slime ain't fuck with Gunna, because he already done put the word out and stamped it to niggas, and he got to stand with these niggas. Not saying it's right or wrong, it's like, shit, how the hell I'm finna make these niggas fuck up their friendship or whatever, they camaraderie with the nigga, and then I come home. I ain't never told you this.
Absolutely.
I talked to Gunna when he first got out of jail. I was trying to get an interview with him. He was like, man, I ain't worried about none of these niggas saying, I know my brother in that box fucked up. I was just in that motherfucker fucked up. That nigga mind ain't right. Whatever. I don't give a fuck if he is telling these niggas fuck me. If it ain't fuck me when he get out of jail, they're my brother. You know what I'm saying? I love that nigga. I know he love me. He knowing I wouldn't have did that shit. I triple asked them folk, is this gonna affect my brother? That's what he told me. I took it for face value. That's what he told me.
That ain't the truth.
All right, I'm just telling you. I'm on the outside looking in. I'm just telling you what he said. That's what he said. He said,
oh, I ain't saying that the truth he said. I'm saying,
yeah, that's what he said. He like, I'm just waiting on his word.
I don't know, cause his lawyer could have told him. His lawyer could have fed him some bullshit. My lawyer's just a real one. Brian, a real man. He gonna tell you, hey, this what we got strength at in this trial. This what we lack at. This what you fucked up at in this trial. This what you got their ass. So that's part of the reason why I took my plea. Cause he like, you gonna win the case 100%. You gonna get acquitted, but you can't get acquitted for the shit that they found in your house. It's in your house, the house in your name, everything. Like, even though it ain't your shit, they still got it. The law tell the jury you must charge the owner of the house with these items if it's in his house. Mm-hmm. So Brian always told me, like, this is where you gonna get convicted at. This is where I feel like you could get convicted at. He said you still can win it for sure. I think you gonna win it, but I can't tell you. I can't be no bullshit like the other nigga lawyer. Mm-hmm. I gotta tell you, hey, this is where you strong at. You strong at every corner of this case except this one. The shit they found in your house, you not strong in that.
Down.
No matter what. 9 times out of 10, you will get convicted of this.
No, I'm thinking about you saying like you had to rebuild, you had to move on to niggas from 10 years. You had your partners that been with you 10 years, and then every day. But I used to see you on Gunna every day. Like every day, like to the max. Like you don't do that.
Tay, tell me this. You say it's illegal for the prosecution to use Gunna plea against anyone. Just because it's illegal don't mean they don't do it. There's a lot of stuff that go on in them courts that they not supposed to do that they do just because they know they got leverage against individuals, and some people might be weaker than others. They looking for the weak link. So you think even if they didn't use it, the media knew, the public knew. So they used it without probably directly using it. They like, oh, all right, everybody in the world know Gunna took a plea. what's that going to say about everybody that's booked? Even if they lawyers ain't saying nothing, even if the DA ain't saying nothing, they know now. So that's kind of like a scared tactic, like mentally. Like that's a chess move for real. You feel me? So I ain't saying you not wrong if they didn't use it, but some way it affected how everybody else held solid in the case from what I could see. I mean,
every day, but it was a different every day with you and Gunna. What I'm saying is that shit like a marriage almost. You dig what I'm saying? So
It's like you having your wife, bro. And this ain't even just your wife. She came in with you. She came into the relationship bossed up, millionaire, doing this shit, doing this shit. She came a bum. She came with nothing. You made her a millionaire. You foundated her. You built her.
that's fair.
With all honesty.
I don't think if you're talking about me, I don't think I'm making stuff up. Like literally they do that. Once it get out to the public, everybody knows. Inside the jails and outside the jails, everybody know.
Like you built her just on some honest shit. Not even on no, I'm finna build this project. It's just like, damn, boy, I look at this little nigga like my little brother. I love that nigga. I'm finna try my best to help this nigga do something. I ain't even know this nigga rap when he first came around me. I just was just like on some shit like, man, everybody with me, I'm taking him with me. We going, I'm finna figure it out. If he don't rap, I'm finna, whatever we put on this internet and the fans say, what the fans commit him, the fans put on him, that's what I'm finna make him go with. If we get on the internet, he don't even gotta be a rapper. If the fans say, but then nigga got this shit, this nigga drippy as a motherfucker. But I'm finna make sure you fresh as a motherfucker every time they see you. Like I'm just don't do whatever I can do to help my niggas.
yeah.
Or my girl, like whatever. I'm doing whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying?
So have you ever actually sat down and thought to yourself, how do I really feel about this? Not how. Well, I take it back to this. How do Jeff feel about this? Before I saw my brother get killed, how would he feel about this?
Hold on, you say, but everyone knows the jury is given instructions and Gunna played no part. What you mean about the jury about the jury though? Cause the jury is when they, let me see, they still pay attention. They still on the internet. Yeah. You can't unhear something as the jury either though. Like you hear something. But that was I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying. But everyone, but the jury is not like, they can't control what everybody else doing. Like everybody else taking pleas. It's like a domino effect at that point though. Did not think that was significant. Nah, yeah, it just make the case harder. Like Thug told you itself, it just make the case harder for them to beat because everybody is copping out. It make you look bad. So even if the jury, they just keep it a bean. If the jury seen that everybody else copping out but him, everybody else took a plea. He the only one that's about to go head, well not head up. He the only one about to take on his 12. It's like this nigga guilty. Either he guilty or he innocent. Either way, you crazy for going to trial when all the other co-defendants took a plea. It's effective. And if Gunna was the first domino, boom, 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 boom. I think it was effective in that sense. Either way, it was a chess move. In court, they play chess. Everything ain't face value. Everything ain't straight black and white. Oh, we did this now. That's what I'm saying. They ain't do that. They did that strategically. They put him up there to, it was recorded. They asked those specific questions strategically so it could make everything else look off balance now. You feel me? Like, that's how I look at it. I'm not saying you're wrong. But you think it wasn't effective. It was effective. If it wasn't that effective, it wouldn't be even relevant of what we talking about. He wouldn't even brought it up. You feel me?
Gunna, period. Just all the way. Like, how do you, like, if I'm trying to get you to tap into, like,
can't go to trial if you're,
how do you really, really feel? I know how you know how we supposed to feel about shit. Fuck that nigga crawl me.
Okay.
That's how we supposed to feel.
I know that, but
yeah, how you really feel about this shit? Like, I really, really feel.
And you can't go to trial if your Cody takes a plea. I've been in this situation more than once.
True word. King True.
Making sense.
That's why King Spider come from. King True is the big homie.
Where you might
King True, our big homie.
Yeah.
I honor true words to the T, no matter what. I'm with him. To the T.
Even though you can't, this what I'm saying, right? You say Tay said Gunna was not the first. They can't use something that they couldn't bring up in court. That's true, but you can't change. You can't unthink something. Like even though the judge might say strike that from record, y'all can't go based off of that. When they back in them rooms and they thinking of their decision, you gotta think this is media. The media is always gonna win. So whatever is going out in the world, that's what's gonna rule their brain. They gonna try to stay stern, but everybody know Gunna, you feel what I'm saying? Stuff that can't come out in court is coming. This is a high profile case. So they seeing stuff and hearing stuff that might not make it to the trial, that might not make it in front of the judge and the jury when they, doing their deliberation, whatever the case may be. But they see it. It's going on. The media is going to win. They got is influential. It's not effective because the jury found them not guilty. Gunna did not plead first. Say he didn't have to strike anything because it was never brought up. But they all copped out though. Like Gunna, they are Gunna. I don't think Gunna took a plea, right? Gunna didn't take a plea. He just was, you know what I mean? But Thug had to take a plea, and a lot of the other co-defendants had to take pleas, right? Yeah, put me on. Because I'm looking at it from a general perspective, but not full details. Gunna plead, right? Gunna took a affidavit plea. Alfred plea deal. Gunna did plea. Okay. So even if he didn't make it to jury, or that information didn't make it to make it to trial or make it to the jury, I'm sure they already knew though. This is a case that they in. They ain't in a bubble. Look up what RICO stand for. We know. I think we know what RICO stand for. The racketeering.
He not a bad man. He a real man to me. What I identify as a man. I honor his words. He told me before he died. He didn't tell me on his dying bed. He just told me before he died. Gunna is my son. Take him with you, Thug. Get him out of the hood. Get him out of Shady Park. Take that boy with you. That's my son. And then just so happened, he just ended up dying.
Influenced and corrupt organizations.
And I honor his word. Bro. I took that nigga with me everywhere, bro. This my man's, bro. Whatever you will, all the bullshit that I knew about you, all the shit you did, the shit that on the.
You say they can't look at media about the case, but that will make it to, bro. They not in no box. They not locked in a bubble. That will get out. It's like on good faith. Like it's like what they call it, an honor system. Y'all will honor the rules in the court, but 9 times out of 10, they gonna know what's going on. They not supposed to be influenced by it, but this is a high profile case. It's going to get out. People are going to hear about it. We get in an era of social media, YouTube, TV. You're going to hear about it. Your family, they're going to hear about it. You're not blocked off from society. Like it has an influence, like an influential impact. Believe it or not.
I'm sitting on the porch talking about your cousin, damn near telling on the goddamn to the Crime Stopper people. All this shit. I knew all this shit later on, but I knew this shit.
They're not supposed to.
And I just found a way to love you. You know what I'm saying? I knew it. And I just love you because I just honor true word.
Nah, now this is one thing I'm going to say about me, Tay. I always look at the opposing, like I'm 50-50 with it. I don't know these niggas. I don't give a fuck. But like, if you was to argue one thing, I will find a way to argue another one, just so we can all look at it from a 50-50 perspective. Like it could go this way, it could go that way. We really don't know because we're not God. You feel me? So I don't really have a set narrative like that I'm believing in. I don't know, but I will always question why you think that way, or I will always, just bring up a different perspective. That's all. Like I'm not even settled on that. I don't care that much. Shit ain't paying my bills.
And I feel like,
but whatever. I definitely respect you. I respect where you're coming from.
Know what Troop told you, but I know he told you something good. And I feel.
So you say they couldn't leave the jurors couldn't leave their hotel room, but could they get on the phone? Like, could they talk to their family? Could they get on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, these places where the information gonna be? Were they blocked from that is my question.
Like you just didn't honor the word. You ain't honor that, bro. You ain't even honor brotherhood. We ain't even talking about truth. We just talking about brotherhood. We from the street, bro. You know how hard it is for us to become successful men, make millions of dollars. If a nigga take me from where I'm at, sleeping on my mama's motherfucking couch, to making millions of dollars.
All right, so you said I don't know how to say it ain't be. Just correct me if Hacho. You say if they do, they have to let them know, and they supposed to get switched out. You think somebody going? Come on, that's what I'm saying about the honor system. Just because I did something, don't mean I gotta tell you that I did it. It's gonna influence them, and sometimes people get emotionally attached to these cases. They might have whatever the case may be. Sometimes people get attached to these cases, so whether they know, you mean what they supposed to do and what they want to do, that's conflict. People ain't perfect. That's why you get judged amongst your peers. Your peers are not perfect. So if you know something that you're not supposed to know, that don't mean it's going to stop you from carrying out your civic duty. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying what y'all saying is not the rules, but a lot of y'all had jury duty before. Come on, bro. It's not like a thing where as though it's a checkpoint or it's so stern that y'all can't finesse or y'all won't know things that y'all not. You feel what I'm saying? You get in a trial for a murder, y'all get in a trial for unalivened situation, and now you probably had some history on that. You feel what I'm saying? You got an emotional attachment to it. If you look at this person, they look like they did it. You're not just going to be like, no, I don't want to be a part of this case. You might be more leaning forward more towards, I want to be a part of this case just because I got some type of history with this type of situation. And now that's a bias. That's just one thing. There's a lot of different perspectives and a lot of different aspects to why people do things that they're not supposed to do on the jury side. They're regular people. They're not sworn in under the oath of the law. You feel what I mean? They are, but you feel what I'm saying? They ain't gonna lose their job over it.
I'm dying before I go against him. No matter what, I'm gonna die before I go against him. No matter what.
I don't think he feel. Now, you know, like I said, I ain't here to goddamn
They do
protect
got
or condemn nobody. I don't feel like he crossed it though.
Me personally, as a man, me knowing him, he's smarter than he look.
That's fair.
Gunna,
That's fair. It just make the case harder when somebody else like agree with you. Like, yeah, we are a gang. That's one thing that they needed to prove to move on to the next part of their, strategic plan to find people guilty.
Smart man.
So you're right.
He let his silence make you think other things about him. He's a smart man. He's strategic. I taught him how to be.
Why? So Tay, just tell me this: why would they ask those questions if it wasn't a strategic plan to have him identify them as a gang to further their, pursuit of finding them guilty? Like, I'm curious. But this is what I'm gonna do, gang. Is this joint? We not even halfway through. That's a bad bit. We 1 hour and 11 minutes in. I'm cool. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna part 2 this. Y'all could go watch it on y'all own. Y'all probably already watched it, but if y'all sit here and enjoy it, watching it with me, I appreciate y'all thorough perspectives. I appreciate the followers. I appreciate everybody that, just sat here and watch this with me. Next time we might get some popcorn to watch the other half, but I'm back on this joint tomorrow. We'll break it down then, I see y'all. Say slide. We out this joint. Appreciate everybody that followed too. Thorough 32 followers. This is my first time on TikTok Live, and I enjoyed it, man. We coming back.